down here getting ready to meet someone to show him the boat. I don't want to sell my boat. Gotta hold steady, keep to the course. And that's how I'm gonna see the next one. She's been a good boat, like the other woman. Yeah, AJ at the helm, leaving Richmond. Took the boat out for a little while yesterday with my buddy AJ, just shits and giggles out on the river, and motored all the way upstream to Richmond, anchored off Rockets Landing for a little while. It's actually the first time I took the boat all the way up there, believe it or not. It was kind of fun, and you know, I think I might just have to start operating on the idea that I'm not selling this boat. I'm still selling the boat, listing's still up, but the in-between is killing me. I'm not going to take on any big projects anytime soon, but I think it might be time to get back to work on some little projects in the meantime, because I mean, if no one buys the boat and I take it off the market in the spring or something, then I'll have regretted not taking advantage of the time. But at the same time, I don't want to do any big projects, because if somebody does buy it, then I will have basically thrown away money and time on something that could have been the next guy's project. But anyways, beautiful afternoon, sitting here after work, my daily walk and everything. Love this boat.
The listing's been up for a couple of months, had a lot of messages about it, had one couple come out and look at it, and here we are on the verge of spring. I still have it. The wife doesn't want me to sell it. I don't think I should. I don't know. It's a pretty awesome boat. I guess it's time to go ahead and delete this listing. Which makes me both happy and sad. Happy because I love my boat, and sad because I need to figure out how to come up with more cash. But is what it is. Alright, there we go. Listing has been deleted. Keeping the boat.
Alright, well, I pulled the listing down. I guess the boat's no longer for sale. So that means another summer of boating adventures, lots more projects to work on. Still working on getting H2Go up and going. I think I've got an alternative in mind. So, yeah, I mean, not for H2Go, I mean an alternative to selling the boat to fill in that particular void. But I'm excited to get to keep my boat. I guess now it's time to go ahead and start bringing some stuff back down to the boat and getting ready for the season. All right, down here at the marina, boat is officially off the market. About to start bringing the first load of goodies back to the boat for another season. I've been on board for like less than 2 minutes. You know, after taking the boat off the market, my mind's already spinning with stuff I want to do. Looks like one of the first bigger projects this year is going to be a new Dodger. This thing's so old and brittle. Look at that. This finger just pops right there. Well, parts of it anyways. It's pretty foobar though. I think it's going to be time to make a hard Dodger. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, so down here organizing, and something that kind of frustrated me a little bit last year, I didn't really think through where to store water versus where to store ropes and things of this nature. So I'm going to reorganize a little bit the crap under the set here. And for starters, I've got most of my ropes and stuff in here. Those are going to move back to one of the corners. That had been used for water. That other side was other like canned goods, other beverages, stuff like that. So things that I don't need to access frequently are gonna go back there. I think that's a little better. So here we go on that. Still actually had several gallons of water in here from last trip. Got everything out of that side, it's just a few hoses and such. So yeah, get this water out, throw some ropes in. Alright, we got all the ropes and such moved over there. This bin is more or less open now that it's been reorganized a bit. This bin is now open after it's been reorganized a bit. Water's down in here with the hand pump. Over here, brought my little generator back with me. Obviously, I don't run it in here. But cleaned out this whole little cavity here, wiped it down with simple green, so it's as clean as it's gonna be, despite, you know, whatever. 55-year-old boat, it's gonna have a little rust in there. Also, brought the grill back, because, you know, love to eat, gotta have some more steak. I did move it to the back rail though. I had it over here on the side last time, and I bumped it twice on this pylon over here. So I moved it to the back here. It's a little bit in the way of the swim ladder, but we'll just move it over out of the side, or off to the side, so no big deal. Getting stuff done on the boat again, feels good. It's kind of nice making this long ass trip back and forth over and over again. Knowing that there's still a future with the other woman. Haha. So it's great now being down here fiddling around on the boat again. Like I'm rather full of myself, honestly, but there's so much I'm seeing to do that, like, I think the first project is just organizing all the stuff I want to do. And so that wall right behind me there, I think I'm going to turn that into a giant dry erase board. A good friend of mine, friend of the show no less too, gave me some dry erase board paint, and I think that's going to be task number 1. So a little bit of light sanding, puttying some holes. Got to read the directions, see if I need to prime this thing or not. So yeah, number 1. Alright, so the directions on that dry erase board paint does say that it should be any latex painted surface, including wood. So brought down some Kills latex primer. I'm gonna give it a little sand, put some putty in the several holes we got over here, and then yeah, get it primed. Alright, so you can see all the light spots here. While that's drying, I'm gonna pull some of the cushions out of the way so they don't get too dusty during this process. While I'm waiting on the putty to dry some, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of tape off a line here where I want the dry erase board to come down to. I think I'm gonna use these buttons as my guide. Alright, gave it all a good sand, got everything taped off. Gonna go ahead and get some of this primer on the wall. Might open up the other hatch too first. Love me some paint fumes. Just kidding. Alright, got a coat of primer on the whole thing. Let this dry a day or two and come back and get the dry erase paint on it. Starting to get some clouds rolling, I think. We're gonna get some rain soon. Might be working on stuff from the house tomorrow. Got a lot of organization done today. Brought some stuff back down to the boat. Had it airing out nice for a while. Definitely got to think about some ongoing projects I want to do in here. When it's well organized, it's kind of cool actually how much storage room is in this boat. But anyways, that's just me rambling. So yeah, it's good to be back to work. Alright, well, it's good and dry now. It's been curing for a week, so gonna get this second coat on here, and time permitting, maybe get a new light in the main cabin here. Alright, I'm stirring up my little of this, little of that, as the can says. Takes about 2 minutes to stir and get a proper consistency. Today,
I'm gonna be rolling this next coat with a nice little mini roller in here. I'm not overly concerned with the, you know, like the getting tight up in the corners there and stuff, but getting the field nice and smooth. So I'm gonna roll out this second coat, get it on there nice and heavy, and peel the tape off again. That's my favorite part. All right, here we go. So since I've actually got so much left over after getting that second coat on there, I'm gonna peel that tape, then I'm gonna tape up my table. Get a coat of dry erase on that too. All right, we got coat 2 on here, tape pulled. Got a nice thick heavy coat on the table, so hopefully that can keep kids amused. And I had a tiny bit over, so I said screw it, and I did that one hatch right there. What the hell? Another layer of paint can't hurt, right? So that's where I'm at on that. All right, next job, while this crap's still wet behind me, this old light here, this little fluorescent tube in it. I mean, it's cool looking and all. It's like kind of antique-y and brassy and whatnot, but I'm thinking more like, bam, get some real light in here. So that's next. So I didn't bring my drill bits with me, so I guess I'm not putting that light in. Just kicking it back, enjoying the boat. Laying here in the companionway right now, staring up at this. It's just a nice, clear, beautiful day hanging out on the boat. Anyways. Also starting to plan the first trip. I got some time off coming up, starting July 4th through that weekend, the entire next week. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull off spending all that time on the water, but a pretty good chunk of that time is going to be spent in this boat heading back down to the bay. Hopefully between now and then, because that's still like 4 months off. Today's whatever, it's March. I'm sure I'll be getting out there a little bit more between now and then, but that's the next big trip coming up. So I got lots more to do, lots more planning to do, and looking forward to another big trip early summer. Glad to be back for season 2. Hope you'll continue to join me on this journey. Who knows what this year is going to bring. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Can't wait to see you out there on the water. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel.